Hey guys, what's up? DJ's Aviation here. In today's video, I'll be analysing Etihad Airways. This includes their past, future, and current states. So Etihad Airways are the second flag carrier and second largest airline in the UAE after Emirates. The airline is based out of Abu Dhabi International Airport. If we compare the airline to the other airline analysis I've done, like that of Philippine Airlines, Etihad is a relatively new airline. They were founded in July of 2003, making them the first airline founded in this decade that I am looking at. Similar to Emirates, the rise of Etihad has been quick, and their current fleet is not the only thing that is exciting. Their recent expansion into almost 6 inhabited continents of the world and future fleets are something to be very interested and excited about. We begin with a little introduction to Etihad Airways and what they are. This video won't be as in-depth as the Philippine Airlines one, as I am in a way restricted when it comes to the history side of things, as Etihad, as we know, are a relatively new airline, so I do apologise for that. The airline was introduced to the world in 2003. The motive for the airline was issued by a member of the royal family. He wanted an airline essentially for Abu Dhabi to start up. The airline began with an initial paid-up capital of AED 500 million. The inaugural flight for the airline was to Al Ain in November of 2003. From there, the rise of the airline was simply rapid. A year after they commenced operations, the airline placed an order for 5 777s and 24 Airbus aircraft, including 4 of the Airbus A380s. The first A380 was delivered 10 years later. Continuing on that aircraft trend, in 2008 at the Farnborough Air Show, the airline announced the largest aircraft order in commercial history. They ordered up to 205 aircraft, with 100 firm orders, 55 options, and 50 purchase rights. Certainly one of the more interesting sides to the history of Etihad is the ownership of various airlines it undertook. In December of 2011, the airline announced it had taken a 29.21% stake in the former airline called Air Berlin. The airline also placed a 24% stake in Jet Airways back in 2013. They also placed a 33.3% stake in Darwin Airline, and they agreed to take a 49% stake in Alitalia. When it comes to the fleet of Etihad Airways, it's certainly interesting. The airline operates with the A319, A320, A330-200, A330-300, A380-800, 777-200LR, 777-300ER, and the 787-9. Their future fleet is even more extensive, with some fantastic aircraft set to arrive in the coming years. These include the A320 and A321neo variants, the A350-900, A350-1000, Boeing 777-8 and -9 variants, and the Boeing 787-10. The past aircraft of Etihad are also very cool. For being such a new airline, their past fleet is actually rather extensive. Probably their most famous aircraft they operated were the A340s, which could be seen throughout the world. These aircraft have sadly been retired. Seeming I didn't want the video to be too short, I thought I'd dive into Etihad Cargo. The cargo part of the airline operates with 5 A330-200Fs and 5 Boeing 777Fs, with 1 on order. The cargo group were previously known as Etihad Crystal Cargo, which has a nice ring to it, but are now simply known as Etihad Cargo after the rebrand. Etihad Cargo previously had operated the 747-8F and 747-400F, as I have the model of the -400 version. These were both leased from Atlas Air, but operated in full Etihad colours. Sadly today, these do not operate. There is also going to be a new Etihad Cargo facility at Abu Dhabi International Airport, which will be equipped to handle more than 500,000 tonnes of cargo annually. This has been my analysis of Etihad Airways, an airline that has risen through the ranks in a rapid time and now has one of the most futuristic fleets flying and an even better future. I do hope you all enjoyed the video.